crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Cincinnati Reds looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
No, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond.
And now,
we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Cincinnati Reds.
And getting the start for Cincinnati, Hunter Greene.
He's got 4 pitches. All of them are plus pitches. But the key to his success, he's got to get ahead in the count. That way he can use those secondary pitches. Going to be a big start for him today.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's out number 3. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. 1 down. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. Arozarena gets under it. And there's 2 away. Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. Flying to left his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him. And 2 away now.
Up next for the Reds,
Vic Caratini at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Up the middle. Whips it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Down go to next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz.
the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
That one pushed to the left and foul. De La Cruz measures 6 feet 6 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. 2 gone now. Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Out towards right center field. Buxton on the move to the alley. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Battling here as he fouls it away. track it down. McLean around second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start this.
There goes Ellie. Popped in the air, left field. And that'll do it. So, runner at second, 2 down. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Man at second. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds collect their first win of the season.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab in this one, Chase Burns. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to...
One out in the top of the first. One down. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next.
De La Cruz.
Check swing went around, and that is strike one.
Ball one.
Rip to short. Kim with the throw to first. And there's 2 away. Brooks Lee now at the plate. The Twins looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Out to short, De La Cruz. 1 out in the second.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of them.
Can't glove it. Come on. Over to Kim. 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
The center fielder.
1 down. TJ Friedel digs in now. Here's a 1-2. There goes the runner in the dirt. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Runner on the go again. line.
Go hard, you scored. Go on.
That's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The relay to second. Tries to get back and save.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner takes off.
Pitches slide. Get down. Get
To
down.
the third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard.
In the air, left field. Out, number 2.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out much worse. Catch saved him a run.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Hold up, he's coming home. Rolled over to third. Lewis throws to first, and that will end the inning. Go ahead run on base, Ellie De La Cruz. The next to hit for the Reds, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals it back. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
TJ Friedl up next for the Reds. Man at second. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Payoff pitch. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
He hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Two on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the third baseman, Sal Stewart. Swing and a ground ball.
Get down. Slide. Slide.
Lewis throws to first. Out to escape a base. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Payoff pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. What a stop! And very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
De La Cruz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. That ends the inning. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Sal Stewart. The Reds down to their final strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Clemens steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And this is the Rubberneck singing.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. On the mound for the Reds, Nick Lodolo. How about a scouting report on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Right side.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
To first, double play. Nicely done. First and second, 2 outs. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit left side. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubberneck, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
To first, leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 9.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. That one misses. Ball 3. Foul ball there. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Reds.
Back to the top of the order at the plate, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. The flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. So 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Runner takes off.
Ball.
No throw, safe at second. Man on second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Austin Martin, the next twin up to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Twins.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. 1 strike away. Now a pop-up on the infield. Stewart. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And that'll do it.
Big game for each team, but even more critical for the home team. This swing game, they win the rubber match of the series, take 2 out of 3, feel really good about winning this one. They look ready for the next series.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And our pitcher tonight, Andrew Abbott. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box now. Takes strike 1. De La Cruz thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
No, that's low.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ripped to short. Slinging it to first in time. One down. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And now 2-0.
That's inside.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Up next for the
Man at first with one gone. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Grounder might be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Up next for the
One down. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. On the ground to the left. A dive. Nice stop. To first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Comes up empty. McLean, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Out towards
Come
right
on, extra
center.
bases, extra bases.
Way back there, it's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 5-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 outs, runner at first. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Through 8. So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The turn by McLean at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Austin Wells now at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boogie had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming your way next. And going for the Reds in this one, Rhett Lauder.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit.
Fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. One down. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. And he'll pull into second safely.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One out. Runner at second. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. He's trying for third in the dirt.
Slide!
Safe! And that wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, a high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
On the ground, Chapman tosses to first. Now two away as they get a run across.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Here's Stanton now. Traffic on the bases with two already in to score here at the top of the second. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Down to the bottom of the second. Set for the bottom of the third. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Heel back to work. Gets him to chase after that one. Comes up empty.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Outside low. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And it is gone! His second of the year, and they close the gap. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Hard ground ball, base down. And the tying run is on base.
Yeah, great job right there.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go back to later on when this game is over. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ellie on the move. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Here's a 1-1. Runner goes again.
Come on, get out, get out, get out!
Base hit. Now a relay to the plate. Taylor Ward will hit next.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Sal Stewart, the next to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Now here's a flare off the bat. Only players at first on the throw from shallow right. Got him for out number 2, but the run scores, and we are tied. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. In the dirt. Line to right,
find the ball.
base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is...
Ellie on his way to second. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
Holds a runner at 3rd. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Next to hit, Taylor Ward.
Number 3, Taylor.
Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up. Now here is Sal Stewart.
The third baseman.
The 2-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one popped up. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. But they go. First and second, 2 outs. Lars Nootbaar stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 strike away. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Byers to the plate. He's safe. It's 10-9.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. This could end it. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
First off, both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill here today, Hunter Greene. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
One down. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground. Throw to first is in time.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Matt.
It's Aaron Judge now. Short. Dives and he can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. Man at first, Ellie De La Cruz. The next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. In the air, left field. Marsh coming on, and there's 2 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. Fires in time.
No, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
De La Cruz at the plate now as he chases after that one. Yankees up by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Alex Call. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting to start, Brandon Woodruff. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
One down. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Woodruff, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Around a second. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
De La Cruz up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And that's way high. And the count is 2-0.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That missed.
Just
That's the ball.
missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now TJ Friedl.
Runner, runner, runner.
Ellie on his way to second. This one in the air. Keith. He makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Let's jump right in with a player who's hit a bit of a rough patch lately. It's been an absolute ice-cold streak, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, but today could be his day to break out of it. A few swings, some luck, and maybe he'll get back on track. It's just about finding that rhythm.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill, Reese Olson. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I see you working, big guy. Good job.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now, look.
Ellie on his way to second. Pitch in for a strike. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. That's not going to...
Runner goes again.
Side.
Throw bounces, but he's out at third.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base, so kind of counterproductive to produce.
Slings to first in time. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. That's
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good.
TJ Friedel, the next to hit. Ellie on the move. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Reds. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal.
Come on, get down.
Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 2-zip.
Up next in Cincinnati.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. De La Cruz slings to first. That's the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 2 for 2. That's in there. That's strike 1. De La Cruz not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom 4, Wenzel Perez. Up now for the Tigers. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Fires to first in time. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Got him swinging for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Reds go down. On to extra innings. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Come on,
There's
slide,
the ball.
slide.
Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Here's a high chopper. Keith. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. So runner at second, 2 down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes Dindler around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again. 2 outs, runner on first. Wenzel Perez will hit next. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Heading for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Tigers walk it off in extra innings.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
One-run game here. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Detroit, Kyle Freeland. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Riley Greene up now for the Tigers. On the ground, out to short. And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Good good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Ellie De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball one. And a big swing and a miss. A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Into center.
Find it.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He made that
boy,
look
great job.
easy,
Way to get on
keeping
base.
his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels moving. Even when you don't get it great, it's still here.
Ellie on the move. In the dirt. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Man at second. Runner goes again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McGonigal under it. Hauls it in. Runner pretty far from second. And he's out. Not able to get back to the bag. Back here in Detroit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Out to short. De La Cruz. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The batter, number 9.
And here is Matt McClain. Ellie on his way to second, and this one squirts away from the catcher. De La Cruz into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Runner goes again. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Torkelson. One away here in the fifth. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 1-1. Back at Comerica Park. It's getting late, Singy. We came on the air talking about a possible sweep, but this one is all knotted up.
Counts the same in the standings, but this kind of game always feels like it's worth a little more, Boo. These teams are not backing down. Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Real hard.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. The 0-1. There goes Ellie. Line drive to short and caught. Oh, he throws it away. And it's going to wind up out of play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, right field. Perez settles under it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Alex Call, the next to hit for the Reds. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Out to center. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Detroit, we go to the ninth. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So, runner at second, 2 down. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. The Tigers down to their final strike. Ripped to right. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.